All right. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's Sheena with Crooked Calligraphy, and I am talking to another one of my students from Modern Calligraphy 101. It's my beginner calligraphy online course. And this is Yesenia. I was so impressed again just with her progress through the course and how much she committed to it and what she's been able to do afterwards. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Yesenia?
Yes, I'm from Miami, Florida. I graduated with a degree in graphic design from the University of Florida. Currently, I work full-time as a graphic designer. And I have my side hustle with my best friend, which we design custom invitations,
Oh, cool.
on the side. So
How long have you been doing the side hustle?
for about a year, since we started after my wedding, which was last October. So it's about a year now.
Oh, okay, cool. So did you have, what are your roles in this, in the invitation company?
We're both co-owners of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she does more hand lettering, and I'm the one that does more of the calligraphy side of it.
Oh, okay. So she does not necessarily pointed pen calligraphy, but
Yes,
like
like
faux
with
and
brush pens and
oh, okay.
yes.
Okay. So, I mean, tell me a little bit more about how you got into calligraphy and what your calligraphy experience has been.
Well, I've always loved to write. Like even when I was a little kid and I didn't know how to write, I would just like doodle like if I was writing in cursive. I wasn't writing anything, but I always was interested in the letter forms and scripts and I always loved when my mom would write in cursive. I thought her handwriting was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started working at a stationery store, that's when I really got firsthand look at calligraphy and how it looks in invitations and place cards. And I was just like blown away by flourishes and how beautiful it is. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what really got me into it.
Okay, cool. So did you have like experience with calligraphy before taking my course?
No, I mean, I became interested obviously before the course, and
Uh-huh.
I just looked everywhere online for freebies that I can practice. But I kind of need structure. I'm not good at like just on my own, like, okay, let me just sit here and practice. So that's kind of why I decided to do the course, because I needed something that was structured. This day I'm going to do this day I'm going to do that, and just really like make a schedule out of it. So that's what
Okay.
really got me into wanting to take your class.
Okay, cool. What made you choose my course in particular? Because there are, some options out there for calligraphy.
Honestly, like just your personality, what comes through in your Instagram, your style. I really liked your style.
Mhm.
And you just seem very down to earth, and the way you approach it, and the fact that you used to be a lawyer and now you're doing this, like, it's like I'm a graphic designer, but I want to be able to leave my corporate job and be able to do that full time.
Okay. So do you do graphic design as a full-time, like you go into an office somewhere and
Yes, I
okay,
do web
okay.
design.
I see. I got it. Okay, cool. Well, that's super awesome to hear from me. So what was your experience with the course actually like? Did you, even though you had done some on your own,
Mhm.
what sort of value did you find from the course?
I like I said, like the structure was great.
Mhm.
I like that I could every week. You have like your lesson, and I was able to at the beginning of the week just like plan out what I'm gonna watch. Okay, Monday I'm gonna watch this first video. Tuesday I'm gonna do this. Wednesday I'm gonna practice, and Friday I'm gonna do the challenge that you provided at the end.
Uh-huh.
I love that I could, if I had questions, I could go on the Facebook group and I could ask you, and you're very quick to reply and give us any tips. So that was really nice. Like even though it's an online course, like you were still hands on. It wasn't like these videos are here and after that you're on your own. No,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
able to
yeah.
ask you things. So that
Okay,
was
cool. And you were able to fit it into your full-time work schedule? No
yeah,
problem?
it wasn't a problem as long as I like I said, I planned it.
Uh-huh.
I come home I'm here about 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
and my husband, thankfully, he cooks. So while he cooks, I was able to watch my video, and the videos aren't long. So they're, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes. Some are shorter and 5-10 minutes. So I like that they're short, they're easy to digest. And then I have as much time as I want to practice and complete the forms and everything.
Okay, cool. So what was the part of it that you liked the best, just like lesson wise? It sounds like you maybe had the basics a little bit down with, as far as how to use the tools, but
Uh-huh.
so what part did you sort of like the material the best?
Um, I liked like being able to develop my own style.
Ah,
Yeah, like
okay, yeah,
we were able to follow your guidelines, but then like the flourishes, we were able to practice with different kind of flourishes,
yeah,
how the ascenders, like maybe how the ascender is gonna curl this way. Okay,
yeah.
let's practice doing it the other way. So that was neat that you were able to start out with the baseline and then develop it into your own style.
Okay, cool, cool. And did you see a big difference in your calligraphy from before you took the course to afterwards?
Oh, definitely. And apart from the calligraphy, I felt like I gained confidence in myself, which before I didn't have. I'm a perfectionist, so even when people are like, "Oh, it looks great, it looks so nice," I'm like, "No, it doesn't."
I see
But
every single flaw, right? Yeah.
yeah, I see every little like my hand like shaking, but that's what I like the most. And actually, after the course, I was able to the invitation that I sent you a photo of.
Hmm.
That was an invitation. They paid $1,000 for it. It was 120 invites. I did
Nice.
the lettering for it as well as the addressing. So the fact that somebody paid that much money for it blows my
Yeah.
mind. I'm like, how? Like, I didn't even think it was that good, you know. So at least I've gotten that confidence in myself that I can sell my
Yeah.
work.
I mean, it looks amazing. It looks so,
Thank
so
you.
good. But how did that come about? Did you just sort of put together like a portfolio of options, or were you able to put out there like this is what I can offer you?
Well, we have an Instagram. Me and my friend. Our business
Mhm.
is called Ink Ladies Co.
Yeah.
And
Ink
through there,
Ladies Co. Everyone. Ink
yes,
Ladies Co. Okay.
follow us.
Yeah.
So there we've been. My wedding was the first wedding that we did. So obviously that was the first content that we had.
Yeah.
And then actually, it was my partner's cousin. He was getting married, and they're in New Jersey, and they liked our stuff, and then they wanted to pay us and to do it. So that was really nice.
That's
So
awesome. That's
yeah.
amazing. So where do you sort of see the company and your calligraphy and it going in the future?
Well, hopefully more people pay for stuff
Yeah.
again. Hopefully people keep asking us for work
Yeah.
and ultimately, be able to quit our corporate job and do it full time and just do what we love.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. So
Mhm.
what are you sort of continuing to practice calligraphy even without the sort of structure of the course?
Oh yeah, definitely. I keep going back to like the drills because the drills really
Oh,
do help. Like you think, oh, I got this, but it's
yeah.
really good to go back and refresh and practice because the drills they're in every letter. Every stroke
Yeah.
makes up a letter. So I like to keep going back to that and just muscle memory.
Okay, so you're going back and reprinting out the worksheets that I've
Yeah.
given you because you can do that. You have access
Yeah.
for the whole lifetime of the course, and you're continuing to use those even though it's been what, 5, 6 months now?
Already?
7 months, something
Oh
like
my
that, since
God.
you took the course, right? Maybe six since it
Wow.
ended. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's super,
And I,
super
I also
cool.
bought like a light box, like a
Oh yeah.
that I can also trace over like the sheets that I already had
Yeah,
printed.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So I mean,
Mhm.
would you recommend the course to
Yes,
other
of
people?
course. I mean, I think you don't have to necessarily want to do calligraphy as a career
Yeah.
to do the class. Of course, like if that's what you want, for sure, take it. But just even like if you like to write, if you like paper,
Hmm.
that tactile feeling and you like beautiful letters and it's just relaxing as
Yeah.
well. Like you get lost in it. So anybody who's creative and just loves to write, I think it's a great course to take.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I think um I think that's all the questions that I had prepared. Is there anything else
No,
that you would like to
I
add?
recommend this course for anybody. I think you guys should definitely take it.
Okay.
It's worth it, every penny.
Thank you. And definitely you guys follow Ink Ladies Co., right? I'll
Yes.
sort of drop it here so everybody can
Okay.
see it in the video. But yeah, you guys are doing amazing work. I can't wait to see where your calligraphy goes in the future and sort of all the new styles that you come up with and all the fun projects that you do. So
Thank you.
thank
I'm
you
excited.
again for chatting.
No
All right.
problem. Thank you.